Recap. Tales of Herding Gods, Chapter 557. Chapter Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. A radiance like a newborn sun erupted from the snow-bright sword, spreading outward with fierce brilliance. It bloomed to cover a dozen yards, then contracted, condensing into a sword pellet before the heart of Chinmu's brows. Its light flared again, searing the air with unstoppable intensity. Whoosh! The sword's brilliance surged beyond 300 yards. The 100 devil experts howled in fury, unleashing their myriad techniques to fend off the terrifying light. The clash of sword and skill rang like rolling thunder. There's no need to fear him, the expert who had once spoken of breaking Chinmu's comprehension shouted, voice sharp with confidence. I have also walked the path of Tao comprehension. In that state, body and Tao are one, making one nearly untouchable. But now that he has left the Tao, he is mere flesh and blood. We can strike him down. Flying swords swarmed, 70 to 80 around each expert, performing basic forms that, in their simplicity, harbored countless variations. Each sword danced in a different combination, striking with unpredictable rhythm. Amid this tempest, Chinmu moved like a wraith among 8,000 flying swords. Time itself seemed to bow to him. The blades floated like petals in a dream, their postures, attacks, and divine arts crawling as if seen through molten glass. The expert's assertion was correct. Those forced from Tao comprehension could not maintain the harmony of body and Tao. Yet none foresaw that Chinmu's comprehension was of another nature. He had not pursued the paths, skills, or divine arts of others. He had comprehended his technique. He had walked the path within his technique. The Overlord Body 3 Elixir technique, marvelous from its inception, had granted Chinmu cultivation dense as mountain stone and a primordial spirit exceeding his peers. It had allowed him to slay 4 young true devils, even with a body yet unrefined. Now, having elevated his technique to the level of path, he patched the gap that had long constrained him. His corporeal body reached perfection. Each limb capable of independent mastery or unified force, blending all energy within. His speed soared beyond prior limits, leaving the strongest devil practitioners grasping only the after-image of his motion. Chinmu seized a flying sword, thrusting it through the throat of a devil expert, crimson erupting in a spray of life's essence. In the next breath, he let it fall, moving behind another, piercing a devil's heart through and through. Boom! A powerful practitioner charged, but their fists met Chinmu's in a tempest of 9 dragons. Bones shattered, yet the force erupted outward, scattering the practitioner's essence like debris. Before another could react, Chinmu's blade pierced their brow, while 45 divine dragons erupted from their heart, scattering blood and chi in a magnificent, brutal bloom. Time seemed to slow within his realm. Blood painted the air before enemies could unleash their divine arts, forming delicate, horrifying flowers. As their spells ignited, Chinmu had already vanished, a phantom amidst the storm. He saw vital chi coil into runes before forming spells, their explosion a deadly beauty. These devil practitioners were no mere students. They were disciples of the devil gods, masters of intricate divine arts. Each moment of their spellcasting dazzled. Yet Chinmu watched with cold fascination. Through his 9 heavens' divine eyes, the crimson blooms merged with spells into a tapestry of exquisite carnage. Choosing another path, Chinmu reconstructed his technique circulation, perfecting the Overlord Body 3 Elixir technique. Not only did his body grow stronger, but his vital chi now surged faster, amplifying his divine arts. Among the 100 devil practitioners, he executed basic sword forms, unadorned yet lethally effective. Every motion, blades, spells, bodies slowed in his perception. He noted every flaw, every opening. Chinmu paused. Flying swords swirled, merging with carefree sword in his grip. 8,000 blades became one. Behind him, divine arts erupted, spirit weapons danced, and the tallest forest trees shattered beneath the storm. Explosions rolled endlessly before silence fell, interrupted only by the thump of collapsing bodies. Gently, Chinmu polished carefree sword, reducing it to a sword pellet, eyes settling on the lone surviving devil expert, the one who had dared to suggest breaking him from comprehension. Legs shaking, sweat beading his brow, fear writ large, he faced the embodiment of Chinmu's wrath. Vital chi reconstructed within him, yet Tao comprehension eluded him. Agitation clawed at him, and he shattered the divine eyes of his own creation with a punch. Thunderclaps rang in succession. A wall of wind and destruction tore through trees and rocks, carving a chasm 10 miles wide. Turning, Chinmu's gaze caught the devil expert. You were the one who urged them to break me from my comprehension? Clever, aren't you? The devil, stunned, abandoned fear for survival, screaming as he fled, leaving only a trail of devil chi behind. Chinmu's eyes flared, layers of formation markings appeared, the Milky Way swirling within his pupils. Twang, 2 beams intercepted the devil chi. Half a body fell. Speak more if you dare, he roared, shattering a human-sized rock with a kick. New figures descended, devil gods and their disciples reporting losses. The angered master ordered the Yudu divine dogs unleashed, relentless in their hunt. Chinmu, heart trembling at the chaos, acknowledged the devil's martial zeal. Most disciples of Seven-Star Realm had fallen before him. Now only the strongest would chase. Black dogs leapt across mountains, carrying devil practitioners, their triple-headed forms scanning for his trail. Chinmu's face darkened. They were closing in. I must poison them to escape, he thought, rifling through his touty sack for herbs. Not refining pills this time, he sealed them in a furnace, coating his shoes with poison. Barefoot, he departed. Tiger roars shook the land. Behind him, a godly aura spread as a black tiger tore through the devil dogs and their riders. Brother Tiger, Cult Master sent, called the dragon Chillin, delight in its voice. Follow me? The master's shoes are here. What a stink. Poisoned. The battlefield was a living storm of blood, speed, and divine mastery, a testament to Chinmu's incomparable technique and indomitable will. It's Fatty Dragon. Senior Brother Tiger and the others are here. They've come to find me? Chinmu's voice rang out like a clarion through the wind as he sprinted, his hands weaving intricate patterns while the antidote simmered within his grasp. From afar, the dragon Chillin swayed, froth spilling from his mouth, limbs stiffening as if struck by iron, and legs shooting skyward before he collapsed in a thunderous heap. Chinmu closed the distance of 300 yards in the blink of an eye. As the antidote's essence reached its peak, he flicked his fingers and the vital chi furnace erupted in a brilliant arc, the elixir soaring directly into the dragon Chillin's gaping maw. His hands moved with the swiftness of a storm, countless mudras spinning around the dragon Chillin as if 1,000 phantom arms had emerged to heal him. Each strike of his palm spread the medicinal chi across the creature's vast form, protecting the delicate balance of its corporeal body. Has he grown even fatter? Chinmu murmured in wonder, feeling the recoil of the dragon Chillin's flesh beneath his palms. I didn't leave him this many pills, yet he swells as if fed by water alone. Could I have wronged him? Or is his constitution such that even a sip will plump him? Nearby, Sanghua, Ling Yushu, Si Yunxiang, and Hulinger tensed at the approach of a figure, only to relax when they saw Chinmu, their faces lighting with relief. They gave space for him to tend to the dragon Chillin, silent witnesses to the miracle of his healing. Vital chi surged around Chinmu as he hammered the medicinal energy through the dragon Chillin, sweat glistening on his brow until he finally allowed himself a slow exhale, dabbing the moisture away with a towel. Fortunately, this poison wasn't overly potent, he muttered, eyes sweeping over the exhausted dragon Chillin, whose gaze, wide and full of grievance, mirrored helplessness. Do not worry, Chinmu soothed, voice firm yet gentle. You will rise again shortly. Your scent is dulled for a time, but it will return within a day or two. Chest, release him. He is not dead, not yet, and even if he were, he would not satisfy your hunger, so spit him out. Now tell me, why have you come? The chest obediently disgorged the dragon Chillin. Hulinger summoned a swirling gale, sending Chinmu's odorous shoes spinning far away, then perched atop the dragon Chillin's head with a playful grin. After you vanished, Senior Twigger informed Imperial Preceptor, though he assured us that you were resilient, he still sent word to Heavenly Saint Cult. Saintess Xiang guided us here. The Black Tiger god scrutinized Chinmu, eyes probing deep, only relaxing after inspecting the youth's inner spirit. Within the devil's domain, the princess and saintess attempted to contact your primordial spirit, but their calls went unanswered. Fearing disturbance, they ceased. We intended to traverse the ominous land, yet devils heading east betrayed your trail. The dragon Chillin, attuned to your essence, led us to you. Chinmu pondered the account, nodding slowly. Their attempts reached me when I was still within that strange land. No wonder my primordial spirit did not respond. And your journey into devil territory met no threats? Ling Yuxiu lifted the dragon Qilin onto the chest. Thanks to Sister Sanghua's prowess, we avoided the strategically placed towns of devils. Most devils chased you, and the rumor of your grievous strike upon Furiluo kept many away. The majority remain in the main camp, safeguarding their leader. Qinmu laughed, amusement sparking. The tales paint me far more fearsome than I am. Furiluo's injury came from a curse, not my hand, though he has surely recovered by now. Sanghua's gaze scanned the horizon, noting the approach of devils. Senior Tiger's massacre drew attention. We cannot linger. Let us move and discuss further elsewhere. Senior Tiger, your size may invite scrutiny. The black tiger god immediately shrank to a foot-tall form, eliciting delight as the girls petted him. Qinmu wondered at the strategy behind such disguise. As they pressed eastward, the chest followed dutifully. Beside Qinmu, the black tiger god questioned, Furiluo's curse. Are you certain of the details? That overlord's injury seems unlikely from mere sorcery. My jade pendant conceals the curse. The specifics are known only to Saint Woodcutter, who remains silent, Qinmu explained. The dragon Qilin regained movement, though wobbly, voice weak with grievance. Cult Master, I am famished. Spirit pills now would upset your stomach, Qinmu advised swiftly. Better to wait. A tense pause then, yet this little dragon risked all to find you in devil territory, only to suffer under your hands. Qinmu blinked, silent. Hunger persisted. Qinmu produced herbs to refine Scarlet Fire spirit pills, placating the dragon Qilin's cravings. Veins bulging, he hurled 2 pills, yet the dragon Qilin crunched them with suspicion. Flavor is wrong, not as before. The poison dulled your senses, Qinmu explained patiently. Taste and smell will return. Eat when recovered. The dragon Qilin carefully stashed the pills in the chest, murmuring of lingering hunger and curiosity over fire element divine vitality pills. Qinmu refined more, cautioning, so much consumption. You've grown too fat. Even the chest cannot bear you. The dragon Qilin muttered, eyes somber. Poisons is dulled, mother gone, patriarch departed. Qinmu's resolve softened, and he prepared additional furnaces of pills. Fatty Dragon ceased his complaints. During quiet moments, the dragon Qilin practiced diligent study, penning notes with clawed precision. Qinmu observed, smiling at his earnestness, encouraging Hulinger to emulate such devotion. The black tiger god peered curiously, amusement brightening his eyes at the dragon Qilin's disciplined study of human-rearing techniques. Mastery over humans shall flourish, the dragon Qilin declared with solemn pride. Little efforts misapplied are wasted, the black tiger advised, emphasizing the value of self-cultivation over consumables. Curiosity sparked as he sampled pills, learning their delight firsthand, while Qinmu guided him in refining gold water mixed vitality pills, instilling the principle of independence. Through diligent practice, the black tiger god swiftly mastered the art of pill refinement. By morning, Qinmu noted a subtle plumpness to his demon god elder brother. A trick of the light, perhaps, yet a testament to the daily toil and camaraderie shared in the shadow of martial excellence.